Happy, what is today, Friday? Today's Friday already. Wow. Holy crap. Alright, y'all. So today I had to change it up a little bit. We were going to do nails. However, I have to take my daughter somewhere. So, we need to do this anyway, so I can get this out of the way. But we was going to do this. And we're going to do this, but we're going to do this later tonight. And, I have to do nails because I need to do nails. So we're going to do nails tonight. Today, though, we're going to have... This is the Mix-a-Lot Nail Sesh with sugar. We already made these glitters. Now we need to make them into acrylics because this one right here, this white one, this one right here. Yeah. So we're going to mix these up, swatch them, all of that good stuff. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing, wonderful day. Thank you all so much for coming. And shout out to all my subscribers and members. Hopefully y'all get this notification. If not, that's cool too. Let's freaking do this. Ah, my handy dandy spoon. My handy dandy spoon. These are the colors that we made. I don't even know when it was. And so I'm going to mix these up. And so that way we can use these in a set. Because these bright colors need to be used in the set, especially this one, this white one. And I don't even remember if we have names or not on these guys. I don't even remember, but we have jars, we have these, and I have this jar. We're gonna mix them in this. It's just glitter, so I should be okay, but if not, we'll get more. It's not a big deal. So I'm gonna also be using my Glitter Planet Nail Mate brush and the Young Nails monomer to swatch them. Look at my brush. I love it. You guys can use code SUGAR if you would like. And there's one thing I wanted to tell you guys with Glitter Planet. She's in the UK. However, on her website, you can go on there and change it to USD. Okay, so if you are in the USA, you can go in and change the thing to USD instead of the UK. So that will help you determine what's what, how much, all that good stuff. That'll help you determine that. Okay? So, we're going to be using my number 12 Bestie Nail Mate brush. Absolutely love her. This is my favorite brush, you guys. Like, I don't think I'll ever go back to any other ones, honestly. Hi, babe. Alicious. How are you? Thanks for tuning in, babes. I know this is last minute, but I had to hop on. I needed to go live. I haven't been live in a few days. Have you ever just, you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to do nails, and then something comes up, and then you're tired, and I slept through every single time that I was supposed to. I was supposed to go live. So, now we're here, but we were going to do nails today, but we're going to save that for tonight, because I need to do a nail set. I have some function coming up, and I want to do a nail set with the colors this and Nellie's colors, and all of that good stuff. Well, hello! I'm not going to be able to say your name. Kaylee? Is that what it is? Kaylee? I want to start to be a nail tech. Do you have any nail tips? I'm not a nail tech, hon. Not a nail tech. I'm just a nail enthusiast, y'all. I've been doing this for about 4 years now. Is it 4 years? Almost 4 years? Something like that. I've learned a lot, but I am not a nail tech, so I can't technically tell you what to do. I can only just show you what I do. You're welcome, love. Thanks for coming. Who'd I miss? Hi, Manic Nail Days. How are you? Yay! Hello, funny, entertaining video. That's a funny thing. Hi, RX Nails Love. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Oh, you take out the brush and thought you... No worries at all. Hey, Candy, how are you? No worries at all. It's okay to ask questions, y'all. Orange, yellow, and pink. Hello, Daisy from... I don't know why that hit that, but it's alrighty. I'm doing great. I'm a nail tech. The best thing to do is enroll into college course, get the basics. Yep, she's right. And I mean, you always want to make sure you get the basics down before you actually start. But I just did it, guys. I just did it. I wasn't going to school, but yes, if you can, go to school. If that's what you want to do, become a nail tech. I didn't want to become a nail tech, guys, okay? That's not my thing. I don't like to do nails on other people. But it is good to know the basics, even if you're not going to be a nail tech. I just love acrylic. I love all things nails, and so I'm here. So I appreciate you guys being here. Alright, y'all. So, we're going to mix these guys, and then we're going to swatch them and see how they come out. Look at this white one, though. It is so beautiful. Now, these have flakies in them, as well as iridescent, hollow. So, we're going to go down the line and mix them all, because, yeah, they're bright, and I love them. So, that's what we're going to do. So, I'm going to take these. Let's do the white one first, and then we'll go from there and do the other colors. I'm going to take this guy here. This guy. These are 20 gram. Yes, it can. Especially if you're doing it on other people and you're not licensed. To me, that scares me. Very harmful to be on the train if you're only doing your own nails. Yeah. I don't. Me either, girl. Hey, Kira. How are you, love? Hello, hello. Definitely not. Hello? Hello, hello. Thanks for coming, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. Be careful. Oh, cameras like nails. That's why I say yes. Absolutely. Safety is always first, guys, and basics is great too. You can learn a lot. There's a lot that you can learn, but if you're just starting out and you want to actually become a tech, go to school. Yes. That I learned too, by the way, but I didn't learn the insurance part until after. Until like way after. I think it was like 2 years ago. Hey, Abby. Glitter, baby. Alright, so this one we're going to be making first. So, here's what I do. I know this thing is giant, but for right now, this is all I got. These are 20 gram jars. These are my favorite jars, you guys. They don't leak. I absolutely love them. And I got these off of Amazon. And then you can go to Beautycom. I think it's called Beautycom, and you can get them off there as well. But I like the 20 gram. They're not too small, and they're not too big, and you can get quite a bit of sets out of these. So that's why I do these. Yes, glitter, glitter. So one thing I like to do, though, is I will pour the acrylic in here. If I only have one of these big ones, I don't want to make too much, right? I want to make just enough that's going to fill it to the top. We have quite a bit of glitter, and I'm not going to use all of this glitter. So, we are going to take my handy-dandy half of a tablespoon here. And we're going to go... What you want to do, when you have a chunky glitter like this, you want more acrylic than glitter, guys. And you want to leave room for any pigments or glitters that you have. But you also want to make it to where the glitter is fluid and moves well. Me too. I'm great. How are you? Hold on, I missed it. Yes, we are mixing today. Hi, Cordy. Hi, Cam. Hi, Sunny. Hello, everybody. Hi, Nana Ange. Yes. Yes, ma'am, they are. I wasn't going to say anything, but... These ones are mine. I've already done yours. Your box is crazy. It's huge. Alright, so here's the glitter. But one thing I want to do is stir this, though, so I can get everything that I have up in here. I want to stir it so I get all of the... Oh, shoot balls. This one's got stars in it, actually, which is great. So, I take what I have in here. We're going to pour it in here. So, we have a good mixing amount of room. And I'm going to take... It's going to fall out, so... We're going to take about 2... Maybe. Well, okay, we'll do 2 spoonfuls of this one. And then the rest we can use for whatever the hell we want. Because your glitter is going to also impact your jar. So it also depends on how much you have and all that. But you want more acrylic than glitter, guys. Because that's going to give you chunky, but it's still going to give you what you can use. You know what I mean? I know, right? I'm so excited. I can't wait for you to get them either. 1 second. Yes, they are amazing, ain't they? I love them all so much. So, Manic Nail Days just started her nail channel, guys. If you want to go check her out, she is new. New to the community, new. Hi, OG girl, how are you? Thanks for coming. Hi, fantabulous people. I love Stacy. I love you guys. All right, so you can leave it like this, shake it, get it all over. I'm gonna shake it just to make sure the glitter is perfect, and if we want, we can add more. Oh yeah, dude, that's perfect. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but more acrylic than glitter. So let's see what we got here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna add a little bit more acrylic though, to be honest. And then we're gonna swatch these bad boys. But I try to do this so I don't make over and waste any. Not that I would waste any, but I have room for, like, I can make a little bit more with the acrylic. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm so happy. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope your Friday is going well. Okay, I think it's okay. That's it. That's everything. All right, I have enough room. That looks pretty dang good. And if you want it really chunky, you can make it however you want, you guys. All right. Listen, dill. This is not meth, y'all. I don't know why you would even say that. Obviously, you're just trying to be a troll, but come on, dude. Seriously? Like, for real? You're funny. People are fucking weird. Like, do you ever get tired of being a troll? Like, you could have just said, hey, what are you making? Whatever. Alright. I think we're golden on that, guys. Everyone and Ellison is here. Alright, so this is what she's looking like. I know it's kind of hard to see, guys. However, shout out to everybody in here. Bye-bye! Thank you, Stacy, babe. Let me do something. Okay. So, this is our nice, beautiful white. Now, do we want to make them all and then swatch, or we want to make it and swatch each one after we make it? I have these stupid swatch sticks, guys, but they should be alright. I know, dude. Hi, Heather. I am making acrylic powder, custom acrylics. Well, I've already made the glitters. We're just making them into acrylic powders. Because I do nails, so thanks for coming. Mary X, swatch each one. Okay. The powder and glitter looks so yummy. Don't eat it. That wouldn't be good. That's not good. Are you Sarah? If I said to the right person. Okay, so, alright, we'll just swatch it. Wow, one by one. Alright, so I have my Nailmate brush, which is number 12. It's my favorite brush. And if you guys want, put the cap on and mix it too. Shake it and just, I know we put it in there, but if you want to just make sure, since I added more, you know what I mean? Mix it. Hi, NB, how are you? I'm watching. Okay, girl. Shoot. Get those nails done. Hey, I can put her up in my in my community tab after we're done, and then that way you can find her. The sibling duo, hello. Alright, so I'm just getting my brush wet. Look at these paper towels. These are paper towels from my hubby's work, and they soak up everything. I love them. And by the way, this is a number 12 from Glitter Planet. We're doing such small of these guys that maybe my small one will be better to use just because of how small these are. Hold on, let me clean this guy out. You're welcome. It does. Hi, Jane. Hi, Chris. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. My name is Sugar. If you're new here, what up? I do nails. Hi, Luna. Dude, and these ones are not like the ones you buy at like the dollar store. Those are great and everything, but these are like super thick, and like the things inside absorb the liquid, and I mean, they don't have a backing on them, but it still works really well. And it, like, the glitter sticks to it, so it doesn't stick in your brush, so I like that fact. Hello, everybody. Yes, we are live. I'm not telling you where I live. I live in the USA. That's about all you need to know. Thanks for asking, though. Thanks for asking. Alright, can you guys see our ink? Here's our white. It's iridescent. It's a beautiful color. Hi, Candy. Is your name actually Sugar? No, people just call me that. Hi, Turtle Lover. Aw, thanks, love. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody being in here. Alright, so this is our swatch stick. It's a retarded one because it's super small. Okay, it's not like a regular swatch stick. Let me show you the difference. Here's a regular swatch stick, guys. You see the difference here? Yeah. So, all I got at the moment, my other ones are on the way. So, let's go ahead and swatch this guy. I'm going to leave it... Okay. See how that wouldn't pick up? We need more. I am going to put it on there, though. Okay, we have too much glitter, not enough. Acrylic. Did you see how it didn't want to really pick up on my brush? My brush was not that wet, but it was wet enough. So, super pretty, though. I don't like mine like super chunky, and if it is super chunky, it's got to have a little bit of goodness to it to where you can still work with it, you can still maneuver it, and make it super nice and thinned out. It's super pretty. We got big stars in there as well. Alright, so we need more clear. Yep, definitely need more clear in that one. Alright. Hi, Trinity. Can you do almond shape now? I'm not doing nails at this moment, but I can do almond at some point. I hope you do very good, because you made the glitter perfectly. Well, that's awesome. Hi, Angelica. Hello. Hi, RR8. I'm going to mess your name up. I'm sorry. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Aw, thanks, Kira. Hi, Red Pink Heart. Hi, it's just Faith. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi, Trinity. I love stiletto, guys. Alright, let me add some more into this real quick. So I'm just going to use this little guy here. And you really don't need a lot, though. Hi, Moonwatcher. Thanks. Aww. Shout out to Moonwatcher, guys. Let's put some hearts in the chat for her. Them. Thank you so much. I know, it was a surprise. I'm sorry, guys. I needed to go live because I hadn't been live, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go live. Alright, so with the chunky glitter, I may be able to shake it good in here, but I might have to pour it in the big one just so we can get it fully mixed together and get it super, super nice. And hi, Salza. I'm gonna mess your name up. I'm so sorry. My apologies ahead of time, guys. I see that. I know, right? That purple. Hi, Space Girls. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I wear stiletto. I love long nails, guys, but I haven't technically done short nails in a long time, so we're gonna be doing some short nails tonight. So stay tuned for tonight. It'll be later on tonight, probably about 11:30, 12 midnight EST time. All right, that didn't mix all that great because it's so full. All right. This is just the easy way for me to, like, super mix it real quick. Alright. A latte. Still feel like it needs a little more. So, I'm actually going to add just a tibby bit more. Just to really mix it together good. Because I want it to flow nicely. Hi, Valerie. Well, hello, hello. Hi, Johnny. Hello. Hi, Kenneth. Girl, I love the crescent moon shape, and I have some nails coming. I can't wait to show you guys. They are Novo Ovo crescent moon. I couldn't wait, even though I can make my own. I still got the other one. Hi, Cordy. What are the crown picks? Those are for the leaderboard, I guess. Some leaderboard. It's a new thing that they put on here, so I'm not quite sure. Thank you. Thank you, Valerie. Who likes the claw ones are really cool. Did you just get them? Oh, I love Novo Ovo, though. Okay, that looks much better. Much better. Alright. This one's gonna be, I think this one might just be my favorite, honestly, because it's, like, iridescent. And I have hollow in here, and stars and moons. But we didn't add that much, but look how much more I have, because I added that clear acrylic, right? So, just kind of eyeball, I usually just eyeball it, but this is what she looks like. Alright, let's swatch her now. I'm gonna have to get another. Can you guys see pretty well? That's what she looks like. If it goes in and out, let me know. Alright, let's try this out. Alright, much better. Here's our moons. I'm going to set the moons up here. Now, this is a full iridescent holographic one. Alright, much better. Do you see the difference now, guys? Can you tell the difference now that we added that clear? We're able to maneuver those a lot nicer. Keep them more flat. And it kind of goes better on the nail. Here's our little moon. It's another moon. Much nicer. Boom. Just like that. That's what you want when you have a chunky glitter. But if you have a chunky glitter, just add a little bit of clear if it's too much. And then it should be fine. Just be careful adding different types of clears together because you don't know how they're going to react. But you can still do it, and you can still, like, DIY it and see how it goes and all of that. Ooh, she's pretty. Oh my god, she's so pretty. I'm going to grab a little bit here. Let's move this moon up here. I like the moons because they have, like, a purple and yellow reflect to them, which I like. Now I'm just going to pat this up here because I'm trying to get, it's going to be kind of thick on this one because it had so much the first bead that I put on here. But we can make it look beautiful just by patting it in and making it flush within what's already there. Oh, she's so pretty. Wait till I put that top coat on here, you guys. Oh, I love it. I don't know, can you guys tell? Hello, Unicorn. Stacy, we got some more. What did you get, Stace? I live through Stacy when it comes to Temu. Alright, so here's this one. I really love it a lot. Once we get that, top coat on there, it's gonna glisten, you guys. Alright, so this is our white one. I don't know what we are gonna name these. Let me grab another one of those. Whoa! Sorry about that, guys. Alright, I got a couple more of these big jars here, just in case. I'll have to put this somewhere in another jar, just not now. So that's one of the reasons why I usually gauge it. So typically I will only do 1 spoonful, maybe a spoonful and a half, because then that's what you have happen, which is not a bad thing at all. Alright, so put the lid on that. Let's do, what color you guys want to do next? You want to just go down the rainbow line? No, I hit my desk. Hi, SEAL Team 6 fan club. Oh, gotcha. I haven't been on Temu, guys. Isn't that funny? Have not. What color we want to do first? Or next, I should say. So while you guys decide what color we're doing, I'm going to go ahead and get this ready. So we're going to do 1 to 2 tablespoons. So we got 1, 2, and probably a half here. Yeah. Alright. If we need it, we'll put more in there. Alright. So, what color? Purple? Anybody else? Going once? Going twice? Oh my god, look at this. Look, everybody. I love it. It probably is a rabbit hole. Green? Okay, we can do green next. Purple? Oh, okay. Yep, purple one. Alright, so we're gonna, I almost dumped that whole thing in there, not even thinking about it, because I'm so used to dumping. So we're gonna do 1. We're gonna get some of these big ones here, and a half. Okay. This one's probably not gonna be as bad as the first one. It is. Hi, is it Natal? Oh god. Do a random one? Okay. Hi, Victor. How are you? Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining. What up? My name is Sugar. If you're new here, what up? What up? I do nails. I do some crazy nails. I do whatever. I mainly work with acrylic, but I kind of dabbled in all of it. I love acrylic, though. It's my jam. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, I'm so excited. All right. So right now, I already made the custom glitters on a different live, so if you guys would like to go check that live out, that is a mix-a-lot as well. So look at this. We had just enough. So 1.5 is 2.5 for the clear for my jar, and then look at that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more clear to that, so I can have a full jar. Just like so. Ta-da! Oh my god, Indy! Thank you so much. Oh god, the chat's going so fast. Thanks, babe. Aww. You've been teaching yourself on YouTube? That's awesome. Yay! Glitter Planet. I love Glitter Planet. Let's throw some hearts in the chat. Thanks, love. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just poured that in there. We're gonna do this again. Just because I just automatically know I'm going to add more. But that was pretty good. Decent. Oh, yeah. Typically, I would want to see a little bit more, but I think it's okay. I think we can get away with it. So I think maybe just 1 scoop of glitter is still going to be chunky. And give us the payoff that we want. But I'm thinking we're going to need a little bit more clear. Because these are very chunky glitters, guys. Like, I'm talking chunky. Chunky, chunky. I gotta get every glitter out because I'm reusing these. Okay. So, this is so pretty. Stacy has so many of the I can't never say that name. Alright, let's check this baby out and see if we need to add more, shall we? Alright, here's our swatch stick. I feel like we're gonna need more, but if we do, no big deal. Who all in here does acrylic? I know Kira does. Stacy does. Alright, when you have... Okay, best thing, when you have a chunky glitter too, take your nail or swatch stick, add your monomer, and just go over it. It's going to make it sticky. I'm not going to take all the monomer out of my brush, but it's also going to help meld it onto your swatch stick or your nail. But you don't want it to be dripping mess. Oh, I think we might be perfect. Yeah. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. It's still chunky. She's not going nowhere. She's not sliding everywhere, but she also is still chunky. So we're going to push some of these glitters up over this hump here. She's still malleable. Let's pull that down. Push this over. Pat that over. And pull down. Oh yeah, dude. That's going to be so pretty. If I miss a message, guys, forgive me, okay? So it is still super chunky, but is workable. It's malleable. You see the difference there? So we're just going to wet that bead all the way up into the bead that we just put on there. We're going to pat, and I'm just going to pull this down a little bit. I like to do mine little by little. I don't do 1 beads or anything like that. When I'm doing glitter, I just kind of tend to do it, guys. I've just kind of taught myself over time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. Yes, we can do pink after green, though. I'm fixing to do... Yes! Yes, yes! I can't wait. I always go to the from acrylics, but gels. CJP, what's that? I don't know what CJP. I counted, just polish it. Wow, Stacy. Acrylic scares you? No. I love it. Don't be scared. But I get it. Sorry, guys. I'm also viewing the chat here. All right. All right. So, typically when you have, like, you know the Mylar flakes, which is in here? Sometimes those Mylar flakes, when you have them on your brush, they are a little bit more finicky than regular glitter. So they're going to stick out. They're going to go every which way. Because sometimes some of those are like super, oh, how do I want to call that? Like, I'm just going to pull this down. And I don't need to keep going in. Just make sure you keep wetting your brush, though. Pat and push in the sides here. Thank you to everybody for being here. I missed y'all. I'm so happy I went live. I know it was an impromptu live, but I'm so glad I went live, though. Alright, we're going to pat that in because I hate bumpies. But when you're doing acrylic like this, it's okay if it's bumpy, guys. I'm just weird. But it's okay if it's your first time and you're working with acrylic, pace yourself, especially if it's chunky. The good thing with acrylic, if you are a beginner, I don't suggest starting with a chunky glitter. That's not. I would suggest to start out with just a regular color at first, because not all acrylic is created equal and everything is different, you know? Not one glitter is going to be the same as another glitter, but chunky's chunky, shimmer's shimmer, and regular pigment's pigment, you know? Ooh, I love it. That purple's beautiful. I'm going to take this guy and put him right here. I seen that little chunk right there. I wanted to put him up here. And then I'm going to melt this into this base. Right there. And move it up, melt it together, pat it in, and you're good to go. I know it's just a swatch, guys, but there we go. Ta-da! Oh, I love it. So these are the two for right now. I love this one, though. This one's very pretty. Very, very pretty. But yeah, I was going to do nails, but I end up having to take my daughter to a game, so that's not going to happen until tonight. But that is the purple. I missed somebody. Bijan, how are you? Hi, Imaginelle. Hi, Pinkie Pie. I had to go with glitter acrylic over regular at first. Really? Well, if you're doing like smaller ones, but if you're doing like super chunky, sometimes if you buy the super chunky ones, they're so jam-packed full, you can't do nothing with them. Next one's green, and then somebody wanted to do pink. So we're going to do green. So I'm going to shake this up, though, just to give us a good... Ha ha ha! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that green. Woo! Love it! Okay. I'm going to grab another jar. We're going to fill her up. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons. What's so wrong? Oh, no! I think I missed it, but... do 1, 2.5. Alright. Oh, good. I'm glad you got your meds in, though. Ready? Alright, we're gonna do... This time, let's just do 1. Shit. Let's do 1, see where that gets us, and go from there. Because this spoon right here is actually perfect for glitter. It really is. Let's do a little bit of a half here. We'll do 1 and that, yeah. Because I think that might be perfect, but... Oh, yeah. So we just do... So if you guys ever want to make your own acrylics or anything like that, seriously, doing it this way will help you gauge whatever jars that you have, or jars you love. Will gauge how much you need without having to waste a bunch of it. Because this right here, I won't throw away. I will put in another jar so I don't waste it. Typically, I give it away to you guys. But I only made so much to begin with. And, yeah. But stay tuned, guys, because I will be doing a huge giveaway. Alright, that looks pretty damn good. Let's put her in our jar. This is actually super pretty. Can you guys see okay? I'm hoping. You want me to zoom in? Are you guys good? The powder to glitter ratio actually looks pretty good. May need just a tibby bit more, but we'll see when we get it all in here. My little mini spoons, I love. They are my fave. These colors are going to look so bomb on the nail. So bomb. I'm going to make sure I get it all. As each color I do, I don't want to like contaminate the colors here. Alright. Let me add the lid to that. And then we'll put this lid on and shake, shake, shake. Okay, good. I get vertigo with some of mine, so I expect it's quality. Ooh! Dang, girl. I'm sorry. Hi, non-82. Didn't do my training with CBGA. I got my diploma doing a part-time course there. Oh, okay, gotcha. Wow. Big hugs to both of you guys. Okay. Do you see how the glitter is here? There's more powder than there is glitter. So this should be a good one. I think it still needs a tibby bit though, but we'll see. We shall see. We're gonna wet our swatch stick here. And I just pat twice. I don't really want a bunch because I want to be able to have it still look chunky, but not so much all at once. Does that make sense, guys? So I'm just going to push this up to like the cuticle portion. And pat. Oh yeah, that is perfect. But it also, you know, isn't just that. It depends on your powder, liquid to powder ratio as well, guys. But if you can have a chunky glitter and make it workable to where it's not so chunky that you can't use it. Alright, I'll get a bigger bead so we can see here. Because a lot of the times you'll find with a chunkier glitter, if you go to pick it up and it just falls off your brush, A, either your brush is too wet, B, there just isn't enough clear acrylic in there to bind to the glitters and you need more. Or you just need a little bit more, just need to work on the ratio a little bit. Does that make sense? So I'm going to pull this down. And I still have monomer in my brush, guys. So when I wipe my brush, you still have monomer left in your brush. You're not completely taking all that monomer out because it's in the barrel of your brush right here instead of the ends. So keep that in mind. But you can over dry it. So it is a possibility that you will over dry your brush. So I'm just going to tap. Use the end of my brush to put it on. I'm going to make sure I clean my brush. Pull up, clean my brush. Clean my brush. Do the sides, clean my brush. And pat upward. We're going to pat backwards. Pat it up. Like so. I hope this is making sense, y'all. Like, I'm not a professional, but I try to help and do as much as I can. I'm going to always keep my sides in. I know this is a swatch stick, but if you can do it on a swatch stick, y'all, you're going to be great. You're going to be great on a nail. If you can practice on a swatch stick and get it nice and crisp and clean on the sides, don't have a bunch underneath. Look, I don't have anything underneath. Once you get that down, boom, you're good to go. You're going to just go, go, go. Here's the green one. Mine dries matte, so we will have to put the... That was perfect. So now we know exactly how much we need for each one. Now, I am going to clean my brush. You want to just make sure you're cleaning your brush as much as possible. I don't clean it, like, every time you touch your nail, right? You go to pat and touch, swipe. You don't want to go, like, from the nail straight into the jar, because you're just putting that inside your jar. Whatever's on your brush is going straight in the jar. Just FYI. Alright. I'm going to move this kind of down a little bit so it's not in our way here. All right. Next one. Oh, yeah, pink. Next one is pink. Oh, my gosh. It's the liquid acrylic ratio. I can never... You can do it. You can do it. It's always about not only repetition, practice, though, too. If that make... Like, I'm not trying to say, oh, you got to do this. But if you practice and practice, that will... Oops. I have a little extra. I'm just going to pour that on my table. Get that green out of there. You can do it, though. I know you can do it. It just takes time. You got to figure it out. Stick with a monomer and an acrylic that kind of either is... You want a universal. That's why I like Young Nails, because it's universal. And I can literally use it with anything. And Young Nails doesn't give me a headache. Mia's Secret gives me a freaking headache. I absolutely hate it. So we're going to do 1, 2, and quarter. But I started on Mia's Secret. That was what I started on. But when I found Young Nails, I basically have just been with the Young Nails and haven't really used a lot. After that, I used coffee scented Mia's Secret. It made me sick. Alright, so here's this. Let's do approximately. We're going to dip right in that middle so we get nice coverage. We're going to take off the top here. Maybe just a tiny bit more. Okay. This one has shards. They all have shards. They all have the long pieces of glitter. I forget what they're called. What are those called, guys? The long pieces of glitter. Crap, I don't remember what those are called, but they're not shards. Shards are in here. We got hot pink. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, you definitely want to make sure it's mixed well, or it's not going to be quite as nice. Oh, hey, Sandra. Hi, Jezebel. I'm doing my nails right now, but should I dab my brush when I do my acrylic? Dab it? Yes. Jazzy baby, hi. Hi, Sandra. Well, this is the collection I made, well, the glitters that we made on live the last time, and I wanted to make them into acrylic because if you guys end up liking them, I don't know, I thought about making it into a collection. Okay, I think we need just a tippy bit more. Just a little bit more of, just a little bit. Like, not very much. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to want, if I did make this, if anybody was going to want this particular one, because I've made so many ones. I just have not made this type of a rainbow one. I've made similar rainbow ones. A lot of people were like, I'm tired of rainbow. So I was like, okay, maybe they don't want it. Okay. A lot of people were tired of rainbow, guys. I never get tired of rainbow. Alright, this looks great. I may have put way too much in, but... But I needed, like, brightness in my life. And I was going to do nails, but I have to take my daughter, so I wasn't going to be able to do a full set of nails. So I did add a little bit too much, but that's okay. We will save this one. Put that with the white one. Put my lid on this one and shake. Hi, Annie. I am making acrylics. I made custom glitters and now we're making glitter acrylic. Alright, just want to make sure, because sometimes you can see where at the end here there's like spots of where it's not quite fully together, so even though I just put it in the jar, still kind of shake it so you can really make sure that you're getting a good amount of your color on top and it's not just a bunch of bigger ones on top. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna wet this little baby. That was a little much, Crystal. Alright, we're gonna tap the side of the jar once. Look at that. Look at that. If it goes in and out, let me know, guys, okay? Perfect. Perfection. Perfection. Love it. Yeah, what are those long ones called? They're not called shards. They're called something. I keep wanting to call them pine needles, but they're not pine needles, guys. What the heck are they? Crap. I don't remember what they're called, but I don't typically use those type of glitters, but I like them. And this. They all have them. Hi, Steven. Hi, man. Oh, I'm going to mess up. Tinsel. Thank you. That's what they're called. Tinsel. If I miss anybody else, just comment. Keep commenting until I don't not miss your name. Thanks for coming, everybody. How's everybody's day? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, this pink is cool. I wasn't so sure about the dark within it, but I think it actually gives it something where it's not like super just neon, but it kind of plays off of the color, which is nice. Oh yeah, I like that. But yes, Nana Ange won my giveaway the last time we made these colors, and I also made her a few other ones, but I would still want to make a couple of them on live with you guys. Is that okay with you, Nana Ange, or you want to make it? Because I thought it would be cool if we made it together, the rest of what you wanted. But the other ones are already made, so I just went ahead and made those so that way they were done. And you had both glitter and the acrylic to match. So you have the glitter collection that goes with the acrylic collection. Oh, that's pretty, y'all. I'm going to put a little bit more up here. A little bit more of these bigger ones up here. I'm going to go in a little bit wetter. And because the reason why I went in a little bit wetter at the top here is to just kind of make sure I'm just evenly flowing it down like this. I'm not worried about apex or anything like that. Obviously, it's a swatch. But I want to put some of these other colors just kind of flowing down the nail a little bit. Pat those in. Oh, yeah, look at that. What do you guys think? She's bumpy. But that's okay. I think she's pretty. Oh, yeah. Definitely, if you did like 3D with these glitters, you know, perfect summer collection. What do you guys think? I think so. Oh, baby. I love it. All right, that is our pink one. Our pink. Aw, I just missed something. Doggy paw. Hello. It is very satisfying. Cotton candy, it does. Hi, Trish. Hi, Animal. Hi, Prince. Oh my god. Hi, Ella. Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. I like the name Bob. Bob. Okay, we're gonna do orange next. Now, I don't have a lot of glitter in this one, but I have enough. Look how bright that is, everybody. Woo! Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's BMW questions. What up? Hello, everybody. Thanks, Sandra Love. Shout out to the moderators. Oh, wrong one. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for all your help. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming and hanging out and chatting and chilling. What up, everybody? It was an impromptu live, I know. Typically, I'll schedule it for, like, the next day, but I just wanted and needed to go live. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna do... I'm gonna put this in here. No, I'm not. That actually is not clean. Give me 1 second. Alright. Now we're good. Alright. Now we're good. I don't want no purple in with my orange. Alright, I'm gonna mix this one up too, because I don't want a bunch of just all big ones here. Oh, look at that. There's probably enough there. Alright, let's see what that gives us. Ooh, I do like how bright this orange is, though. Love it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, that one's perfect. We have dot glitters in here. Oh, no. What is that? Hold on. Is that plastic? Alrighty, then. Piece of plastic. Must have been from the glitter. Alright, I think that looks great. Let's put her in our little... Now, like I said, these all have the same types of glitter in them. Oh, shit. The only one that's different is the iridescent one. The iridescent one... Oh, the blue one has butterflies, I think, actually. And the other one has flowers, I think. Okay, so I may have added other things, which I forgot. But this one has dot glitters. Oh, look, it didn't get all the way mixed. That's okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this real quick. Noe! Hi! The Wright sisters. Hello, I'm making glitter acrylic. Hi, Christina! I'm making custom glitter acrylics, guys, from the glitter. So all these glitter colors I made in a previous live. Now we're just making the custom acrylics, so I can have both acrylics and glitters. And you guys can also, I do nails. If you're new here, hello, hello. Ooh, that looks really nice. Yes, darling. This actually looks really nice. Actually looks like a good portion. I'm going to... You know what I hate? I hate when this part gets all, like, weird and... My brush is getting old. I need a new one. Well, I have a new one, but a skinnier new one. Alright, we're going to tap once. Tap twice in the powder. Oh, yeah, look at that. If I get too far, look at that. It's perfect. Just melts right on there. So that means the powder to glitter ratio is perfect. Perfection every time. No, just kidding. Sometimes, but I'm going to pat that in. And when I fan it down like this, I'm just getting, like, I'm just making it to where it's not super, like, bulky. And we can fade it into the next bead. Ooh. That one was just a tibby bit more wet than I typically would do, but it's okay. Let's push it over to the middle. Now, I have been working on not making it run down the nail. Or sliding it down the nail. Padding. I've been working on my padding, guys. I've been working on the padding. Alright, I'm going to pull this down so it's not so chunky monkey there. Give me 1 sec, everybody. Look at that bounce back. Yes. The bounce back is beautiful. Which is great. Let's melt this into the bead that's already here. So it all looks like one. I'm very big on that. I'm going to pull this guy down like so. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that orange, you guys. Let me get some bigger glitters up here. Now, this one's going to be more wet on the wetter side because I'm just letting it kind of run to fill in if you want bigger glitters in certain places. And then I'm going to pull this down so it doesn't quite go down too far, if that makes sense. I'm going to put that there. Oh, that's beautiful. Same here. I'm just filling in this big spot. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay. Okay, Jenny. Pat it in. Perfect. All right. Pat, pat, pat. Make that line perfect. Yes, darling. Oh, I love it. Okay. There's our orange. Flip my towel over. Clean my ZBrush. Hi, Riri. The orange is, I know. Can I have a shout out? The Wright sisters? Hello. What up, what up? Hi, Lolo. I hope I said that right. If you spam the chat, guys, the mods will time you out. Just to let you know. Alright, everybody. Shout out to everybody in here. Now I don't know what I did with my lid to this. Oh, there it is. The orange is perfect. How do you like it, Sandra? Hi, Lewis. Hello, Brave Alexis. Glitter. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks, Stacy. Ooh, Josie, some presses. Yay. Gloria. Can a 9-year-old have acrylics today? It's my birthday and I'm turning 9. I'm getting acrylics. Well, that's great. I'm glad you're getting acrylics. However your mother would like to do, that's up to her. Happy birthday. Alright, let's do this. We're going to save blue for last. I want to do this yellow one, so I'm going to just... We're going to open her up. Look at this yellow. Look at that. Nice hollow iridescent in there. We're going to take our Nuja. We're actually going to do, let's do 3 full ones and see what that gets us. Because I've been doing 2.5 and then needing to add. So let's do 2 full ones. I guess it is 2.5. Perfect, actually. Alright. Let's dump this in. And then we're going to do the same. We're going to do 1. Oop. This should be enough. And then I'll do half. I'm always like, just throw it in there. Just throw it in there. Thanks, Thanage. Thanks, Nelly Love. I like yellow. I'm into yellow. I'm not a yellow girly, but I have been, though. I've been liking, like, the light yellows and the bright neon yellows. And I don't know why, but I just think that it looks so beautiful. Especially the more neon that you get. I do like the light slash bright, not really neon, but it's kind of intertwined. So it's like bright but light at the same time. That's kind of my favorite yellow. Like, let me show you what my favorite yellow is. This one right here is my favorite yellow. It's light but bright. And it is from, so this is the name. It's called Lightborn, but you can't get this set anymore because this was the spring set from last year that I won. And then my other favorite yellow is this one from BRITTBRATNAILDIT. It's called Electric Lemon, which you can get now. I do have a code for her. It's called Sugar. It's code Sugar. And I also have a code for Madam Glam if you would like to use it. I don't make no money, guys, so it's just for y'all. Everything's linked. But that's not why we're here. We are here for this beautiful glitter. Alright, so I'm going to take this guy. We're going to pat it down so I can get the rest of this in there. Alright. Alright, Judy. Don't worry, nobody's name is Judy. I just say that because it's funny. Oh, Nelly. Babe, you didn't have to do that. Aw, thanks, love. Shout out to all of my donators. Nelly, babe, thanks. Let's put some hearts in the chat for Miss Nelly. Hearts in the chat for Miss Nelly. And by the way, if y'all don't know, Nelly's my bestie. She's amazing. We all are amazing. There is a lot of you that are new here. And if you are super new here, hello, my name is Sugar. Look at that yellow, y'all. Let's put her on the nail. Look at it. Look at it. Look. Just melt right on there. Beautiful, darling. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Just do this, clean. This, clean. This. Sometimes I'm guilty of not cleaning my brush fully, but I just get so excited. Push that back up. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, I think the yellow one actually might be my favorite, guys. Between the yellow and the white. Let's get a big bean. Now, even when I take my brush and do this, I still have that monomer inside the middle of my brush, the ferrule of my brush. So the middle of your brush. So just remember that, even though you're kind of slightly wiping it, you still have monomer up in there. So you don't need to grab a bunch of monomer. Okay, let's move this inward. Pat this over here. So we can have equal amount of glitter. Glue them together. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that one. I don't know. Can you guys... Hold on. Should I zoom in? I should have thought about that a while ago, guys. My bad. I was just so excited. Do you see how wet that bead was? That's because I had too much monomer in my brush. But it's okay. One thing you don't want to do is have to follow it because it's literally dripping off your nail. You know? Oh my god. I'm gonna pull this down. Push my side in. Oops. Don't do that. Because I almost took it off the entire nail. No biggie though. We can pat her back into place. Just like so. Oh, I like that. I like it. I like it. I'm going to put a little bit bigger ones with the flaky on top. So we can see a little bit more of them flakies coming out. This one is a yellow-green flaky. And I'm going to pat that in though. I'm going to pull down. Make it all one. Pat it in. So that way she is even. But if you guys can take your swatch sticks and you can just focus on practicing your acrylic with your brush, your ratio, and all that on your swatch sticks or a hand, you will have much better luck. Ooh. And I typically do not ever use Mylars. Honestly, a lot of the time. Alright, we got the blue one left, y'all. Okay, let me clean my brush. Hi, Tabitha. Aw, hi. Is it Olo? Oh gosh. I'm gonna say your name wrong. I'm so sorry. OWTRBC, not typically a color I'd go for, but I think it's really pretty. Yeah, I think so too. Dinosaur. Hello, Jessica. How are you? Hi, Poppy. Christina. Sorry, guys. I'm just going back through the chat here. All right. What up, everybody? Hello, everybody. Okay. So we have one left. That is the blue. So let's go ahead and do the blue. I'm going to put my cap on that real quick. I'll show you the blue. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Goodness. I don't know how to pronounce it. Or I would. Hello. Hi, Olawa. Is it Olawa? Oh gosh, I'm saying it wrong. But anyway. Look. So this one's got little butterflies in it. We have just a couple that have certain things in them. I'm going to use the other jar so I don't get nothing in my blue. Ooh, I'm so excited. All right. Last but not least, and then I will put a top coat on so you guys can see, and we'll just use the, I'll do 1, the 2.5, the 2.5. Okay. All right, let's pour this in there. Oh, everybody's having grandbabies. I don't want any right now at this moment. All right. Oh, God, this one's so full. It just went everywhere. We're going to do that one, and I'm going to get quite a bit. That should be good, guys. I'm just going to knock this off into here so I don't lose it. And I think we have enough, but you know what? Just a little for good measure. All right. Ooh, she's pretty. Look at that now. Look at that glitter. So pretty. I love babies. They're so cute and precious. But I'm glad they get to go back with their parents. I love watching them, though. My daughter, she's really good with kids. She's really good with babies. Like, she's super attentive. She's always been that way since she was little. And, yeah, she just amazes me every day. All right. Hold on. I feel like my towel's taking up all the space here. We could have added a little bit more, I think, but for the most part, I think we're golden on this. Bye, Tabby! Hi, Black Orchid! 5 years. No worries, love. Sorry I missed your name. This one's going to be super pretty, especially with... Let me mix this up. Especially with those butterflies. Yes. We're going to tap it down. So, I'm going to make sure it's mixed good, though. Alright, that was perfect, guys. That was perfect. Alright. So, I'm going to just mix this more a little bit. Alright. Let's do this. Hubby had to open the window because he's dying. Ready? Ah! Mayday, mayday! He's like, oh, I can't stand that smell. And I'm like, oh, but I don't mind. If you guys forget to put the monomer on your swatch stick, use the other side of your brush. While you have the bead on there, don't freak out, okay? Just like how I just did that. Ooh, we got the butterflies, baby. Okay, I'm just pushing this up. Oh, this one had like tons of butterflies in it. Holy crap. I didn't realize how many butterflies. I'm going to push this up to the top here so we can get some more. We're going to pull down so she's not super, like, thick. Ooh, look at that. This is a bigger one here. This one's got the mylar within the butterflies. So it's kind of stuck in between these butterflies right here, but it's okay. We can pat her in and get her to go, I think. Typically, you want to hold it down, but sometimes I forget, to be honest. Sometimes those mylar flakes, the way that they are made, sometimes they will stick up and out of your acrylic. You just kind of got to try to mash them down as much as you can. That's typically why I don't usually use them, but I needed something super bright. And that's what I had that was bright, so. Oh yeah. This is another mylar piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this up the nail. Can you guys see okay? Move that guy up there. I like the mylar flakies that are super shards. Like super, super tiny. Where they're not big like these guys. That right here. They're not big like these guys. But they're super tiny and you can just see them and they're beautiful. Those are the kind of shards that I want to get. That I need to get. Alright, this one's a tad bit more chunkier than the other colors. But no big deal here. We're going to get this little butterfly right dead smack in the middle. Take our shard. Move our little shards around here. Alright. Push that in. Pull that down. Move that up. Push that in. This one's going to be a tad bit more chunky, but I think it's okay. Let's move our butterfly back in the middle there. She's okay because she's not too chunky, guys. I think I did quite swell for a chunky mylar. That one's a bit chunky, but no big deal. I'm going to take these big ones and then fill this bottom in with what's left on my brush here. I know it's a swatch stick, but I'm weird. Alright, guys. That is the blue, y'all. I'm going to move this guy down here. There we go. Oh, that blue is so pretty. And I'm just going to push these colors in. Oh, that's so pretty. Can you see the actual mylar? If not, let me know. Because I can add some on there. I'm just trying to keep it as, like, crispy as I can. So that way, when I go to put the top coat on, we don't have any, like, super major stick-up moments. But if we keep working it into that, we'll be able to eventually get it to go down enough to where we don't have a bunch of bumpies when I go to put my top coat on, just like that. In you go. Ooh, okay. We did it. There she is. Okay. Here's our blue. Let me clean my brush. We'll let it dry. Get you some swatch sticks. Yes, ma'am. Don't get these kind. Get the big kind. The bigger kind. I don't know why mine decided to be retarded, but they are. And so the top coat we're going to be using today is called Glazed Top Coat by BRITTBRATNAILDIT. You guys, everything must go in her shop because she's rebranding. She will have new everything. So if there is colors y'all ain't had yet and you want, you better go get them now. Because once they're gone, like, they're gone. She's not going to have any more. Everything will be new colors, new everything. Still the same, like, you know, consistency. But that's about it. Alright, I'm going to move this guy. Get my top coat out. Show you the colors. I feel like I'm missing a color, y'all. Am I missing a color? I can't be. No, I'm not missing a color. Shoot. Hold on, my paper towel stuck to it. Look at this. Tell me this isn't going to be bomb AF on a nail set that we're going to do. Look at this. Look at this. Tell me this isn't going to be bomb on an entire nail set, y'all. Hi, Mila. Hi, Maya. Is it Maya? Naomi? I don't know who I am. I like that name. Hi. You're good. But I think they are so... They're like jam-packed full, and they are that happy iridescent hollow moment. Love it. Alright, I actually do like it. I think the green may need... So, look at the difference. I'm going to show you guys. Look at the difference between the yellow, the green, and the blue. You see how much lighter this one is? So this one doesn't have as much as these two do in terms of glitter inside. So you can tell that there's not as much green. So I will go in and add just a tibby bit more green. But these colors are banging. I am going to go ahead and swatch. I'm going to let the blue dry here. And I'm going to go in and swatch. But I'm going to swatch with just my flash on. Let me grab my bag. So I get one of these really big Ziploc bags, and I'm talking like the extremely huge Ziploc bags, guys. And that's what these paper towels or anything I clean up with goes inside. And I'm telling you right now, it keeps the smell down. Hi, Nene. Hi, Star Girl. Ooh, I like your name. Hi, Star Girl. Hello. So it looks like this, and it has all my towels in it. And then once it gets full, I can just discard it. And it really keeps the smell down because the smell is inside the bag. Alright. Let me put my acrylic away real quick so we have some room here. Alright. Let's put the spoon away. I gotta clean her. Alright. We have those over there. And what is this? Oh, my white one. Okay. So we have all of our colors. Let him dry. So we're going to be using the glazed top coat. Typically, when you have a thick, chunky glitter like this, if you don't clear cap, which I don't usually clear cap my swatch sticks unless I'm dealing with a clear that I want to swatch. Typically, I like to use a thick top coat over these so they're not bumpy on my swatch sticks, but it's completely up to you guys. Oh, that's in regular lighting. I'm trying to make it not go blurry. Okay, so this is what she looks like. Is it too close? And I'm gonna make sure I push that in. Get into the crevices. Now, I don't think this top coat is available anymore from BRITTBRAT, but that's okay because her regular glossy is just as amazing, guys. It is a thicker one. But if you know me, you know I love me my big, thick, glossy gel polishes. Here's this one. This is what she looks like before. And it's like you can see every little color. Like when I go to put it up like this, you see the oranges, the blues, the pinks. And then, ready? Ugh, why is it going in and out? That would have been a perfect moment too. Oh my god, I can see every single color in this one. From the blue to the purple to the hollow to the iridescent to the white hollow. Because I have iridescent and then I have white hollow, which is hollow that is white but hollow. And then we have the iridescent and then we have the other regular hollow in there as well. I really like this one. Like, I really, really like this one. A lot, actually. Oh! Guys, I should have made them glow! No worries, babe. I know you're working. Thanks for coming. Thanks for your donation, babe. Alright. I love you. Love you. Have a good day. Alright. Oh, got some little extras on there. Alright, so this is what this one looks like. She's really pretty though. Look at the brush on this. Look at the brush fan out. Oh my god. I love this brush on this brush. This brush on this brush. This one is a glaze, so it's a medium thinner consistency, but I love it. Super glossy. Really super nice. This is what she looks like up close, guys. I'm trying not to make it go orange, but that's what she looks like up close. Oh, I can't wait. I think these are going to look bomb together. Oh my god. Dude, and I'm thinking about doing a really cool thing, you guys. Hi, Gain. How are you? Hello. Yay. You like it? Alright, so here is this one. This is the yellow, where you can see every single piece in there. We got green reflex, neon yellow with green reflect. This one is very pretty. Oh my god. In person, it is freaking glistening, guys. Oh, I love it. It's just got that right amount of yellow to, like, clear moment. Yellow to iridescent, but, like, you can really tell the hollow in it. Oh, that makes it yellow. Let me see. There we go. I'm trying to make it not focus so we can see all the other colors that are underneath all that chunky glitter. That's why I typically don't like too much of a chunky glitter, to be honest. But in person, like, it is not capturing what I want it to capture, y'all. Or how I want it to capture, but oh my god. Oh my dear Lanta. She's just beautiful. Especially in the light, guys. In the light, it's like, whoo! Okay, here's the green. Here's this one, guys. And this one looks like this matte. And the glitters are more in person. Like, they just glisten more in person. Here we go. Oh my god. So, of course, it's going to have a clear base. Yeah, this one definitely needs more glitter in it. But even with the green, with the iridescent hollow background, it's not showing it like I want it to. I don't have any reflective in here, but the colors themselves, the hollow in it, it's hard to see right now, but this is what she looks like. I'm going to show you in regular lighting, too. Oh, they just glow and glisten in that light, y'all. Oh, my God. Here's the purple. Look at the purple. Ooh, matting these out would look cool, too. Like, really matting them out. I don't like to matte glitter, but... Oh, this one. Oh, my God. This one is beautiful. Look at that shine. That's what I was going for. And the other ones. And I just couldn't get it to show up on camera like I can this purple one. Oh my, we have matte glitters in all of them as well. So they're not going to all show up. But we have iridescent, we have matte, we have hollow, we have the circle glitters, we have the long glitters, tinsel glitters, that's what they are. I am not going to remember that name. I'm so not going to remember. Thanks, Nina Ann. Ooh, you like it? Yay! Hi, Monkey. Oh, that was weird. I will find you. What? Aw, thanks, Nana Ange, babe. I love you, ladies. Here's the blue one, everybody. This is how much is on here. Not too much. I got it packed in there quite well. This is what the back looks like. Alright. Aw, thanks. That was so sweet. Why did that show? Damn it. Show Kiara's freaking message. What are you freaking muting her message for? Alright, ready? Oh my God. Oh, that blue. That hollow in there. Yep. Hollow is my jam, y'all, okay? I will never get sick of hollow. I will never get sick of rainbows. Never, never, never. Oh my God. Help me, Jesus. Alright. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you guys. Has anybody who is a creator on here, or otherwise, I guess, has anybody ever been having issues with being able to comment on people's shorts? I can't comment on, like, certain people's shorts, and it's pissing me off, and I'm like, why? I can comment on their videos and all that good stuff, but I just can't comment on their stuff. And they can't comment on mine, and neither can... So, me and Conjure's having the same thing, Nellie's having the same issue, Bramble's having the same issue. Hi, Michael K, hello. Just Lena, hello. But yeah, has anybody else had that issue where you can't, you know... I don't know. I'm like, I don't know why it's doing it. I would say it's been about the first of the year when they were doing a bunch of all those changes and stuff. And so, yeah, I don't know why or what, but it's weird. I can't fix it. I don't know what to do. I haven't heard anybody else talk about it either. So I'm just kind of like, what do I do? You know what I mean? And it's like, And it's only on certain people. Like, it's only Nelly, Conjure, Bramble. Who else? There's one more person. Nelly, Bramble, Conjure, and somebody else. But, yeah, I don't know what else to do about it. You know? So I'm like, I have to at least ask you guys if you guys have heard anything about it. I'm gonna move this real quick, guys, so I don't get glitter and all that everywhere. Wait, what? Hi, Jody. Are you serious? Oh, well, see, I just literally, I literally went and, we were talking about, because I was like, maybe it is because I'm a moderator. Because it's only the people that I mod for, but it's not everybody, though. It's not. Take all of your moderators off after this live and try it. I'll have to try that. Yes, I'll have to try that for sure. I'll make sure to add you guys back on though. Alright, let's give them a full cure real quick, and I'll show you in regular lighting. I'll show you together here, and then I'll show you again in regular lighting, so you guys can see them, and we will be doing a nail set with these chunky ass glitters. We're doing a neon nail set, and I'm going to use glow. We're also going to be using the BRITTBRAT gel collection. This one right here, we're going to be using this collection tonight, and we're using all the colors, all 9 colors we will be using tonight. So all of these colors you can get on her website. I think this one might not be there still, but this doesn't go in this collection. I put it in this collection because there's, yeah, but you can get these colors. They're bomb diggity, guys. Bomb diggity. It's a collection that you're gonna want. Promise. But yeah, we're going to be using these colors with my glitters. And then we're also going to be marbling, because I have to do a rainbow with these colors. And we're also going to be marbling with Nellie's pigments. So we're going to use Nellie's, mine. We're going to use Nail Mate Clear. We're going to use BRITTBRAT gel colors. And then these guys here. So I'm excited! Okay, so let's put these colors together. Let's show them in their entirety. I think I might need more hollow in those, maybe. I don't know. I just think they might need some more hollow. Maybe not. Maybe they're perfect. I don't know. Oh my god, look at them, guys. Tell me this isn't a perfect rainbow moment. But it's like just the right amount of chunky and the right amount of like that iridescent hollow mix, you know? Look at that. Oh my god. This is what they look like in regular lighting. Let's put this on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Especially this one here. I love that one too. I love them all, guys. But these are the colors we're going to be using tonight. Thank you so freaking much for sitting with me and doing this. Like, for real. We gotta have names. Do you guys remember? The yellow one is so beautiful. Do you guys remember if we named these in my last one? Because I don't remember if we did. If we didn't, we need to name them. So that way, when I go to make this collection again, if you guys want to buy this collection the next time that I make it, we have names for them and stuff. And that way, you know what I mean? That way we have, like, collection names and whatnot. So, yeah. So, that is what we did today. Thank you. I love the first one. This one right here, this is going to be great for anything. Like, any any nail set. It's going to look perfect, I think. I'm excited to use it. But we're going to do this. This is what we're going to do tonight. This is what I was originally going to do today. So this one is with my hollow glitter. It might be kind of hard to see right now, but this one's my hollow glitter. The hollow iridescent. And then this one and this one go together. So this is 1 and 2 because they go together. But they have like a blue shift to it. And I don't know. Let me turn this off. I don't really know if you guys can tell the shift or not. In terms of the color. But somebody said this one. Harmony said this one. But I think this one is more glitzy. But it just doesn't have the hollow in it. What do you guys think? It is. Hi, Paisley. My day's doing great. How are you? But I don't know. You guys, I put a post up. So you guys pick if you guys want 1 and 2. Which is just the same. I just had to do it on 2 swatch sticks. 1 or 2 is the same. Or if you want number 4. You guys comment and let me know. So oh, there we go. We can see the blue now. So it's got a blue shift to it. And This one is the hollow one, the hollow iridescent. This is just iridescent. So you guys let me know, comment in that on my you know, my post, and let me know so we know. But we have to do some Frenchies tonight, everybody, because that poll won. So we got to do some marble Frenchies with a reflective my reflective nude, glow nude. Yes, my reflective mauve. So we'll be using that tonight. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all so much. You have no idea. You have made my day 100. Like, we're up here, okay? We're up here. We're not just mediocre today, okay? Hi, Marie. Hi. Yes, girl, yes. We're getting off here because I have to go take my daughter, but we will be live again tonight, everybody, so stay tuned. Oh, yay, Kira. I'm glad. Aw. And I think those little numbers right there beside you guys is your leaderboard in terms of how much you chatted. So now they're keeping track of how much you guys chat in the chat and giving you, like, scores on that, I guess. It's a new thing. It just showed up for me. So yeah, I don't know. But I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Make sure you go to my post and comment which one you want to do. Number 4 or number 1 and 2. Let me know. But we'll be doing all kinds of stuff, using all kinds of everybody's products, because I want to support everybody. Okay? Not just myself. So, I love you guys, and I will see you on the flip side. Make sure you check the beginning out if you're new here. Hello, my name is Sugar. Check it out. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you need anything, have any questions, make sure you put them down below after we are done. Oh no! You got this, Sandra. You got this. Alright, everybody. Thanks for my donators, my members, and my subscribers. Hi, Star Girly. I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, everybody. I'll see you later tonight. Love you. See you on the flip side. Toodaloo.